You've been watching AI explode across every industry, and now you're probably wondering, is it still worth it to become a data analyst? Or is that door already closing? Because let's be real, some of the headlines are terrifying. AI is taking jobs, automation is replacing analysts, data analyst job market has crashed. And if you're switching careers, investing your time and energy into learning data analytics, you can't afford to be wrong. So in this video, I'm going to give you my own opinion, try to be level-headed about all of this. My name is Jeff. I became a data analyst over 13 years ago, started from a temp job, and without a technical degree. Now I'm a business analyst consultant at a Fortune 5 company where I've built tools, automations, and sat on hiring decisions and helped other people get hired. Today, I help career switchers land data jobs faster by using real-world strategies with AI. So if you're switching careers into data, this channel is going to be your shortcut. So hit subscribe if you're ready to move faster and not get left behind with AI. I've also got something in the works for those who are ready to go all in. So stick around. You'll want to see that at the very end. Let's address the elephant in the room and probably one of the biggest questions that people have. Will AI take your future job for most of the people watching this channel? That's a question that everyone's asking, and honestly, I was asking it too. When I first started using ChatGPT, it was at a holiday party when a friend's boyfriend came up to me and he was talking about how crazy AI was getting and if I've ever used ChatGPT. When I got home and I was finally able to use it, and then I started coding different things, building things, talking about various things from macro financial stuff, self-development, to everything else I could think of, and then work, VBA, Python, SQL, it blew my mind. And I started to get very excited, but then it hit a wave of panic because what I thought in that moment was, is this going to make me obsolete? Is everything that I've learned up to this point going to be redundant? Am I going to get replaced? That fear is actually one of the reasons why I started this channel, not just to help other people, but to hold myself accountable so I can adapt in these evolving times to learn AI, because I don't want to get replaced. And that has been a legitimate fear ever since then. Ever since that point, I've been learning how to work with AI. I've learned the fundamentals. I've been diving into it deeper than most people, not just as a user, but as a builder. Right now, I'm studying for the AWS AI Practitioner certification. I've been experimenting with building AI agents and tools built on different platforms and models. And the more I learn, the more clear it becomes. AI is not going to be replacing analysts. What it's going to be doing is reshaping what makes us valuable and the roles that we play with data. So here's the way that I think about it. One of my best friends is a commercial airline pilot, and he once told me this: honestly, the plane flies itself most of the time. We're really just there for takeoff, landing, and if something goes wrong. And that's how I think of AI in a nutshell. Yes, it can write SQL, it can generate simple dashboards, and then even analyze sentiment, but it still needs context and direction to get the best out of it. The better your insight and your domain knowledge, the more powerful AI becomes as a tool. For me, I work in healthcare and on the pharmacy side. So in this space, data mistakes that happen can cost company millions because we're in a highly regulated part of healthcare. Because of this, we have validations, QA on validations, among other process, giving to other teams to validate the data before it goes over to the government, because we don't want to be that person who makes that mistake. So we had to build in all of these systems. AI is going to be the same. Yes, it's going to be powerful. We don't know how powerful and intelligent it's going to be, and it's going to scale and automate a lot of grunt work. But it's not going to be replacing the analysts who know how to manage it, improve it, and clean up the mess when it breaks. One of the things I've been talking about with my boss recently is we were talking about how the evolving nature of our analytics roles and what it's going to play. I'm in the analytics department. For us, how we're presenting and how we're thinking of it is that it's going to be analysts managing a team of AI agents and AI software and automation. Currently, we have all the systems that we're doing, but now it's just going to get more intelligent, but we still need to have the analysts and some human oversight. Potentially jobs are going to be going away, but there's going to be more opportunity for those who can come in and recognize where those jobs are evolving to, and then start learning the skills to replace those analysts. So as these models keep improving, and it blows my mind on how much they keep improving, the different optimizations that they're doing, and how cheap it's starting to become. And it's going to unlock more and more data, which means there's going to be more and more human guidance. And we're thinking about the enterprise level because that's where I'm at. But a lot of small businesses are not using a lot of the advanced automations currently. And then there's going to be a ton of opportunities at all of these different levels, small business, medium-sized business to enterprise level, for you to break in as a data analyst and make a good career in salary. It's just finding the opportunities of where to head. AI and data roles are surging. You see some of the higher level data roles, machine learning engineers, median salary in 2024 is around 260,000. Demand is still above pre-pandemic levels. And data analytics sits right at the intersection. You're not going to be building the models as an analyst, but in the future, I believe that you're going to be guiding them, interpreting results, and validating the outputs for the business. You'll have more of an engaged role there. And that's what's going to make you indispensable as long as you continue to evolve and learn where the industry is going. Because once you master the fundamentals of data analytics and step in as an analyst, you're not just being protected by being replaced, you're building a future launchpad. One of the nice things about breaking into data analytics is you can upskill into a variety of more advanced roles. You can become a data scientist, use advanced statistics, predictive modeling, machine learning to uncover deeper insights and build models that answer complex business questions. You can become a machine learning engineer, take those models, put them into production, optimizing them to run at scale in real world systems. You can become a data engineer, design and maintain various data pipelines, databases, and cloud infrastructure that feed both analytics and AI models with reliable and clean data. You can become an AI product manager that connects the technical and the business sides, defining use cases for AI and leading teams to ship AI powered products. Each of these roles builds directly on the analyst foundation, asking the right questions, structuring data, interpreting outputs, and moves you closer to the front lines of building and shaping AI as it evolves. And these are only some of the roles that you can go into. And there's going to be more that uncover as AI evolves and new business cases and new business problems and opportunities come up and arise. And then on top of this, let's look at some data directly tied to the data analyst job market. Data analyst jobs are projected to grow 23% by 2032, according to the BLS. Entry level salaries are up to 90,000. The overall average now is 111K. 87% of analysts say that their work is now more strategic, which I'm included in there, and 94% say they now directly influence business decisions, which I agree as well. This field is not disappearing. It's a field that's being redefined and elevated because when you just think about it, is there going to be more data in the future? Yes, because of these AI models. And then is there going to be gaps that are going to be expensive that can't be covered by AI? Yes. And then another place I did a lot of research on was reading Reddit and seeing what other analysts were thinking. A lot of people have the same sentiment that I do, that AI right now is like a superpowered intern or a superpowered direct report. It's fast, it's tireless, works 24/7, and is surprisingly useful, but is clueless without direction. Yes, it can generate awesome code, but it doesn't know if the query answers the real business questions and fits within the whole business landscape, especially if you don't have any complex vector databases that are fed all of your business documents where the AI can understand everything, which is what most companies do not have currently at scale. And one of the themes that I saw over and over again is the risk is not getting replaced by AI, but it's the risk of getting outpaced by analysts who know how to use it to become 10 times more productive than you. That was just a long way of saying TLDR, don't let the fear of AI stop you, let it fuel you. The truth is, career switchers who start now with the right strategy are better positioned than ever because you can move faster, you're not stuck in old ways, you can learn smart, build fast, and get hired smarter. Okay, that was a lot. But thank you if you watched this far. It tells me you're serious about landing a high paying data job. but maybe you feel stuck doing it alone. That's why I'm launching a private community called Get a Data Job Accelerator, and I'm looking for our first 20 founding members. Here's the deal. I could have easily made a cookie cutter program, but instead I want to create something better with you. I've already helped friends, coworkers, and family members land jobs through resume rewrites, interview prep, and offer negotiation, but there's still things that I could get better at. And now, as a founding member, you'll get my personal help plus a say in shaping the program around what you actually need completely free. All I ask is that you stay active and give honest feedback so together we can build the best data job community out there. This isn't for everyone, it's only for people who are motivated and ready to take action now. And if that's you, click the link in the description below to apply. I'll be reviewing every application personally and reaching out to the first 20 people who are the best fit. Hope to see you inside. And until then, query responsibly and watch this next video.